Like I said, it's not about Toxic text me. It's not about the drug screen. That's not what it's about. Okay, it is simply about the fact that you're not following the rules like you should be. Toxic. You started it. You started it. So put me on the birth certificate. Why don't you want to put me on a birth certificate? Why not? Why? Why not? Why don't you want to put me on a birth certificate? I'm out of curiosity. Why not? Why don't you want to put me on a birth certificate? Why? 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 Why don't you want to change your last name? Why? Why? I did request those. Do I need to show you proof? Do I need to show you proof? I did request them. Do I have to show you proof? Do I have to show you proof? Maybe because she's not your kid. I didn't say she's not my kid. I was using reverse psychology because legally she's not my kid, guys. She's not. She's not. She's not. She's not. She's not.
Hold on, shit. Can you hear me? Hear me? Why are you saying that I backed out of a rug test and a psych evaluation when my lawyer never ran that through me?
I did not say that at all.
You did, Chad. Did you see that?
No,
did
no,
you see
no,
that,
no.
That I backed out. Hold on, let me talk. That I backed out for a rug test and a psych evaluation.
I said you had.
I never backed out of anything.
I said you had 20 days, Toxic. You had 20 days, right? 20 days to respond. You have not responded. One of the kind of petition was Toxic.
My lawyer never said anything like that.
It was literally labeled red, Toxic. Red.
My lawyer never mentioned that.
Can I elaborate for 1 second?
When I spoke to my lawyer, she said, should we poke the bear and ask and request for a drug test?
Okay, listen, let me talk for 1 second. Toxic. It says change the last name and put me on the birth certificate. Why are you not following?
Why would I put you on the birth certificate 4 years later when you have not been perfect in your life?
So what if you have to?
Then I will if I have to.
Okay. All right. So
perfect.
Say less.
That's what this whole custody battle is. That's what the whole child support thing is.
Whoa, let's start right there. You didn't put me in custody battle.
You put me in one.
No, I did.
Exactly.
You put me on child department revenue share because you want money. You want money.
Because you stopped funding anything for your daughter. Yes.
Money. You don't want your daughter to be taken care of by me. You don't want me to have custody. You don't want me to have rights.
That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. So we could do it the legal way, the right way. So you saying that I backed out? You saying that I backed out?
Okay, so let's take away. Let's scratch off the back out. Okay.
But why would you make a lie up saying I backed out?
You did not respond.
I didn't. My lawyer did not advise me that you asked for a what the fuck you ever asked for? I don't even know what the fuck you asked for.
A mental evaluation.
A mental evaluation, which I'm now tomorrow gonna ask for a mental evaluation for you because I know you're manic, bipolar, all type of shit of all that nature. Tomorrow I'm going to ask for
I did a mental evaluation.
Well, I'll do one too. We can go tit for tat, and I'm gonna request one from you. Now you got 20 days. I already did one. Matter of fact, baby, you got 4 days. No. Matter of fact, you got till tomorrow.
They made me do a mental evaluation, Toxic.
Okay, well, whatever the fuck you requested one, I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't get that.
All I'm saying is I'm not even the one that requested that. That was just something that I'm not gonna.
That wasn't ran through me by my lawyer. How am I worried? No, someone said I'm worried. Listen,
that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is why are you not putting me on the birth certificate?
But can we talk about everything you just said that was a lie?
Why are you
What did I back out of? Tell me what I backed out of, and then we'll talk about the birth certificate.
Did I not just say let's scratch that?
Okay, can you admit you lied and said about that?
I didn't lie. You never answered.
I don't answer anything. My lawyer talks. It ran through me. I think the lawyers talk to each other. The only thing I
talk to a lawyer at least once a week.
Okay, I talked to my lawyer one time on the phone because she talks to my dad. My dad talks to my lawyer more than me. It's me, my dad, and my lawyer. Right.
So you're admitting your dad is supporting your lawyer.
What do you mean supporting my lawyer?
He's the reason why you have a lawyer. He's supporting it.
No, he's just helping me out.
He's helping you out financially.
No, I don't. No, he's not. He talks to her with me on three-way.
You just said that your dad is helping you out.
Yeah, something you need to fucking do. If Kalaya needed help, you wouldn't be anywhere found. Who cares if he has helping me?
That's not true. You see, you doubt me all the time. You also talk bad.
Of course my father's helping me. Of course my father's helping me.
You also talk bad about me with Kalaya around.
No, I don't. I always say I love you. I say I love you. I say I love your brother. I say I love Kayla. I say I love you all the time.
But the faces you make, we're cooked.
You don't fucking know.
We're cooked, chat.
She doesn't know what that means.
Okay, so you weren't laughing when my mom said verbatim, I'm not going to say exactly what she said, but something about being a deadbeat. And then you laughed at it and thought it was so hysterically funny while my daughter was around.
Okay, check your mom. Yeah, it was funny because you are a deadbeat. And okay. I don't F with that bill. Anyways.
There we go.
Because of her boyfriend. Shall we go to, since you wanted to talk about a little girl, do you want to talk about your mom's boyfriend?
He never did nothing to her.
Okay, so did you read what I texted you, or shall I tell it to 5,000 people?
Toxic, he never did nothing to her.
Shall I tell you out Kalaya's mouth? Shall I get the culprit in the room with us and have her tell everyone what she told me, or not? What exactly?
Should
I go grab her? Yes or no?
What are you complaining about?
Did you even read what I said?
What is your complaint about? I'm asking you.
Bro, it's okay. The first red flag. What happened on Easter? When you were there, Devin was there, Kayla was there, and you were there.
Okay.
What did he say?
Okay.
What did he say to your 4-year-old daughter?
Okay. Everybody was drinking, but I. Okay. Let's all admit to that. Number one.
So it's okay for him to say what?
I'm just saying everybody was drinking.
What did he say?
Can I talk? Everybody was drinking, but I.
What did he say? Okay, cool. Everybody was drinking, but I. Yeah, your mom was the most shit-faced gremlin on the whole earth, puking over her boyfriend's lap while he asked my innocent daughter, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard, Kalaya? You're so pretty. Does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
I'm about to get to that. Why
did he ask your 4-year-old daughter that? Why did Kayla freak out on him for saying that?
Number one, I do not promote people that drink and drive, and you do that. Okay?
Oh my God. Okay, so why are you not defending your daughter in this situation?
So with that being said, just listen to what I'm saying. He has stated something about I bring all the milkshake boys to the yard. That old song. Okay.
He said, Kalaya, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Right, because all of you guys were drinking and talking.
Okay, so you have his back for what reason? That's your daughter. Kayla even snapped on him. My mouth was to the floor. And Kayla was snapping on him. She was like, why would you say that to a 4-year-old?
Who said that to her?
Kayla said to the man and said, why would you ask a 4-year-old that? That's very weird. Why would you ask a 4-year-old
so hold on. So you're talking about my mom's boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get one thing clear. When we went outside, you told me to do something about it.
I did, and you didn't.
You told me to do something about it. And
I told you to check him and you didn't.
This is after the fact, right? Before you came, she was telling him about her past boyfriends and how Red and I used to like pick on it, whatever. And he asked, why didn't they ever call the police on them, on the twins? And then I realized, he's police.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but he's you know what? And who cares if he's police? I would have, but who cares?
Hold on. That's not the point. Yes, who cares? But what I'm saying is look.
Someone said, why did Toxic take her back there? Because that was the weekend that she was supposed to go see her father.
You did. No, the weekend she went to go see her father, and then your mom washed my hair and got a knot in my hair, and I had to run. No. I had to run there. I had to run home and go get the knot out of my hair that your mom put in my hair. Yes. My mom took care of Kalaya after he said that.
Yes, and that was after he said that. Yes,
multiple times.
No, not multiple.
I was
not
on the
multiple,
phone.
no.
I was on the phone with her.
It was not multiple. It was not multiple until I heard one more weird thing from him that Kalaya told me, and then that's when I cut it out and I tried to confront your mother about it, and she started screaming at me, calling me a CUM bucket, a this, a that. She treated me just like she treated Kayla her whole pregnancy.
Why would you? Why would you say? Why would you say? Why would?
And it's crazy because your grandma. Why would you say the same thing to your sister?
Why would you say you're gonna put your hands on her when she's 57 years old?
I never said I was gonna put my hands on her.
You did. You did.
No, there's not. I wouldn't. I don't leave paper trails like that. I would never be so dumb.
She told me.
She is a liar. She's a liar. She's a Gemini. No, your daughter.
Not a Gemini. She's a Taurus.
She's a Taurus. Whatever the fuck. She's two-faced as fuck.
So anyways, you have stated that you're gonna put your hands on her subliminally as well too. So I believe her.
No, I didn't. I can show every text. You want me to show every text of her being, you know how she gets. She says pretty fucking nasty words. You want me to show everything she said, like how she was treating Kayla, or you want to take my word for it that I would not put a paper trail, especially in a custody battle.
I'm not saying
to your mother.
I'm not. Listen.
That I would threaten her.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying that she didn't say bad things to you. But I
never threatened her. I never threatened her.
But Toxic, you can't put this strong, big accusation on this guy when he probably didn't do. He didn't even do nothing.
Okay.
He didn't.
So she told me.
You even asked your man if he could do something about it. He didn't even.
No, I'm talking about what first of all, Joe told me that, and I asked Jenny why she didn't tell me this. This was the last night that she was ever allowed to go over there. Joe told me that Kalaya grabbed his face. Yes, it was. This was the last night. Yes, when I spoke to Joe face to face and he was drunk, she said, he said Kalaya put her hands on my face and looked at me in the lips and said I had pretty lips and if she could steal Grandma Jenny's boyfriend. And I asked Kalaya, do y'all sleep in the bed together when you go over there? Because she just moved into the house. So it's only been like 3 times she's been over there. And Kalaya is finally opening up and saying things like that. So you don't find that weird? So I can just eliminate her from that situation. That's all I can do. That's the best I can do.
Okay, so what you're stating
and you're not believing your daughter. What are you saying?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You're saying that my daughter, verbatim, not your mouth, not your mindset, not the way you think. She said that this is what happened.
Yes. And I asked her, I said, Kalaya, why did you say that to him? And she said, I don't know. So Toxic, what happened when you told me that she says a lot of things? Like, for example, I'm not going to put your business out there, but she told me something about you and Mop one time, right? And you said, she just says anything sometimes. She says whatever. I don't know what you're getting at. I don't know what you're getting at.
Is that you said that she says anything. You're not believing her?
Okay. I don't know. This is just strange to me. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't be like even an argument. I don't know how you're not mad.
It's not an argument. At the end of the day, look, I just want to be on the birth certificate. Everybody's mad because what I said on Snapchat. Okay, cool. Legally, we both know she is not my child. Biologically,
but you said that shit to be annoying, Kalaya.
No, I didn't. Biologically, she's my child. And you also, someone commented something weird one time and said, oh, Kalaya starting school. Aha, Fly, you couldn't even do it. Number one, how is she starting school? It's summer. And why is Kalaya in adult?
It's called daycare now.
Okay, so say that then. Be honest.
Wait,
don't
what?
say she went to school.
What's the difference? Why can't I, what? I wouldn't have thought.
Daycare and school are 2 different things.
She's too young to go to school, buddy. She's not old enough for school yet.
Number two, why exactly is Kalaya always every adult conversation?
Well, because, what do you mean why she has no friends? What are you saying? She doesn't have a big family. She just turned 4.
If she was to live with me, she would have been in daycare. She would have been dropped off every single morning and picked up.
Okay, yeah. While you're in the living room taking pictures of your a-hole at night, like no.
Women, you do the same thing.
No, bro.
You do the same thing. It's an occupation. You do the same thing. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, when the revenue share department came at me, they specifically told me that, yo, does she do anything? I said she doesn't do anything. Does she have a job? No. Does she have any desire to work? No. She's not making any money because Kayla gets a percentage because she puts you on to creating, and you are not making any type of money.
No, I'm broke as hell.
Ever since you broke up with Mob, you stopped making money. You stopped making money.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I know this.
I'm broke.
You stopped making money. You stopped.
Okay.
You completely stopped.
I don't have any money.
Ever since you broke up with Mob, you stopped making money. So then now you want to come after me for child support because you want your bills paid for free. You don't care about Kalaya's sake. You don't care about...
Devin pays my bills.
You pawn that girl to everybody else and you keep her for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, but you can't keep her for longer than 3 days.
You don't know what I do.
You can't keep her longer than 3 days.
You don't know. You don't know my life.
I know.
And you don't have her ever. You see her once a year.
So why don't you put her on put me on a birth certificate and let me get custody of Kalaya?
Bro, do you see the manipulation? This is so sickening. You're literally a master manipulator. Should I pull up the video where she's unsafe again? Should I pull that video up while we have 10,000 people here? Should I show the video right now why it's unsafe?
Can I say one thing?
You can keep gaslighting, manipulating, but I can show the video.
Can I say one thing?
You want to show the video why she's not safe?
We're not arguing. We're not
Do you want to see? Do you want me to show the video why she's not safe?
Why?
Again?
What's the point?
In front of 10,000 people because you're manipulating everybody.
No, I'm not.
Do you want me to? Do you want to see? You want to see her screaming in agony? You want to see her screaming in agony while you're not fit? You want to see her screaming in agony while you're not fit?
Okay, number one, toxic.
When you went over there for when she went over there for 1 week and out of the whole year, you want to see why you're not fit?
Toxic. You've been using this video for material for the past 2 months.
Okay, so let me do it again.
Okay,
stop manipulating these people.
You are not understanding where I'm getting at.
Okay.
It's very simple. I'm not asking for an arm and leg.
Oh, and also you keep bringing up Amanda. I haven't spoken to Amanda, and even though that's my friend, like from a distance, but she hasn't seen Kalaya in like 4 or 5 months. Ever since I've been with Devin, you keep saying she either goes to her mom's house or Amanda's house. No, the fuck she doesn't go to Amanda's house. First of all, Amanda works all fucking week. She has her own shit going on. Kalaya has only been to Amanda's house a fucking handful of times. My mom is my only help. Okay. And my mom is older, so Kalaya is always with me. That's why you don't see me on the internet. I'm always with my daughter.
So do you know your mom and my mom still text?
Did you? Not till this day. And if they do, I'm gonna shut that shit down.
Okay. Well, they still text, and your mom agrees.
That's cap.
Okay. This is from what I heard, by the way, from the grapevine. Okay. Your mom kind of agrees with what my mom has to say.
Oh, really?
And
let's call her up. Call her up. Call her up. Narcissist. I think you need psych evaluation. You're a narcissist. If anyone thinks this guy is like serious right now,
listen, woman.
Bro, you're insane.
What do I have to lie about?
Because my mom is the nicest woman on earth. She is nothing like your mother. Okay, she would never agree with your mother.
I'm not saying that she's texting back saying she agrees. I'm saying she's kind of sending, you know, when you can react now in iMessage, that's what she's doing.
Dude, okay? How does anyone see? Like, how does anyone not see through this guy?
What do you mean? I'm just being myself. I'm just doing me.
But no, because you're like you're like a succubus. You're an energy vampire. I don't know how anyone can even care about you.
Okay,
you're literally,
are we gonna make this about me?
You're literally the worst person on the planet. Not only are you a bad dad, you're a bad brother, you're a bad son, you're a bad friend, you're a bad host.
Toxic.
You're just a fucking succubus.
Toxic. You're nothing better than me.
You're horrible.
Look, Toxic. Let me tell you.
You're horrible.
Toxic. Let me tell you something.
You're not. You're the most demonic person in this world.
Toxic. Let me tell you something. I've never been a pet person.
If anyone can listens to you and believes a word that comes out of your fucking mouth,
can we have adult conversations? Please?
I can't wait to whoop your fucking
That's fine. Okay.
I can't wait.
Can we have adult conversations?
I cannot wait to literally annihilate you in the court system. I cannot wait to annihilate your bank account. I cannot wait to annihilate your custody. No. I can't wait to
someone record this and send it to me.
God, you need Jesus in your life, bro.
She said that she's gonna take my bank account, bro. She said she's gonna take my bank account. Someone record it and please send it to me.
Bro, I'm just saying, I can't wait to break the bank. Like, I can't wait till Kalaya gets what she finally deserves.
Someone record this.
Someone record it. I cannot wait for Kalaya to get what was meant from Lost Cause. Yes.
I used to give you $4,000 a month, Toxic.
Can't wait for Kalaya to finally live like
Toxic. I gave you $4K a month.
In fucking apartments her whole life while her daddy's looking fucking lavish.
I gave you $4K a month, Toxic.
$4K?
Yes.
You never did. And you say this riddle. You say this lie.
Toxic.
You say this lie.
Toxic. Toxic. You haven't let me talk. You haven't let me talk.
Listen, you say this lie that you bought this house.
You have not let me talk.
Your favorite thing to say is you bought this house. You never bought this house.
I put
$3,000 down on the house.
I put $3,000. Okay, cool. But Toxic, my bad. It wasn't $4K. It was $3,800 a month. Okay. Be honest. I did.
You were just doing that to shut me up and to get rid of me and Kalaya, so you didn't have to be a dad anymore.
Are you serious?
That was in 2022.
You are so. In
2022, you were giving me money to shut me up.
I did it for 3 years. Hold on.
And then you stopped. So
Toxic. I cannot believe you are so like not genuine. You're unappreciated. I literally gave you $3,800 a month every single month. You were living for free for 3 years. Then I finally stopped.
And Kalaya didn't have a dad the whole time.
And then I finally stopped. That's untrue because I was living with my mom and Kalaya would come over.
Oh my God. And I have videos of whenever Kalaya would go over there. And MJ showed me shit about like how the mom
talking about when I
fight in front of her. Like it's just not a healthy environment.
I'm talking about when I lived with my mom. When I lived with my mom in a smaller house. I'm talking about that.
The black walls?
Yes. Look, can I talk for 1 second? And you just calm down. Toxic. Let's get to the root of the issue.
That was in 2022, by the way.
Okay, let's get to the root of the issue.
You haven't been a dad. You're just not a dad. Admit it.
Listen, you like to talk about MJ, right?
Thank you.
But it was to me. By the way, that was to me.
Oh.
B, David Galaxy. Anyways, you like to talk about me. But remember when I broke up with you, right? And you came to my house. Somehow you got through the gate and you were crying and left Kalaya at my doorstep.
Yeah, because wait. Didn't I just tell you need therapy for the past? You can't get over the past?
Oh my God. Sorry, I like these Mexican things. I just spilled it in my bag. What happened now?
I said, didn't I just tell you need therapy because you can't get over things that happened in the past?
You brought up the past. You said Did she not bring up the past?
Thank you, Perez. Appreciate that.
Did she not bring up the past?
No, I was talking about videos of an unsafe environment.
Did she not bring up the past, Toxic? We're talking about a girl. You brought her, NJ. She was squatting my house. I had to call a lawyer because she knew her laws and she left bags and sent fake mail to my house and wouldn't leave my mansion. I had to figure out how to get her out of there. So I called security and she still wouldn't leave. So I came up with a resolution. Because your women are crazy. I had to pay her $10,000 in cash and give her a $10,000 dog so she could leave, and then get her and then spend another $2K so she could stay in a content house. Let's be real. Talk about the facts, okay? Talk about the facts. Let's not talk about this. And people are saying mansion. Even Toxic knows it was a mansion. Come on, let's be real. We're not gonna see you're not gonna get that wasn't a big house.
It was a shit shack.
But it was a nice house. You can't lie. But what I'm trying to say is, and you can admit to that.
Okay, but what did that just have to do with anything?
That has nothing. I'm talking about the comment section. They're fucking whatever. What I'm trying to,
No, first of all, I'm not even going to you said that I left Kalaya on your doorstep. No, I didn't have.
You did.
And I didn't leave her on the doorstep. You guys are acting like I pulled a valet. No, what I did was I had a key to your house. No, she was 1 year old. I had a key to your house. And you had that girl in my room and did not admit that you were with her.
What room? You didn't live there.
I did have. That's where me and Kalaya would go sleep. So I thought that was my shit stuff.
Toxic. Do you not remember when you would call me and show me the dashboard and say, because I want to break up with you when I became an island boy, and you said, I'm doing 160 on the dash on the highway while Kalaya's in the back.
Car didn't even go 160. So
okay. So Toxic. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, we can keep going. Do you remember whenever you put in when I was pregnant? Do you remember when you pulled a GU1 on me when I was pregnant?
I really
have
don't
a video of that too. Would you like to see that?
Listen, Toxic. Between you and I don't want to do it. Toxic. Between you and I don't want to do this to you. I really don't.
We could do this all night.
No,
I have shit for days.
Toxic. At the end of the day, I just want to be on the birth certificate. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe be a dad, and maybe after the custody battle's over, then yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't want to talk trash about you. I don't want to put you down. I don't want to do nothing. Okay. I said some things. Okay. My bad. Okay. But you were saying things about me first. That's it.
You're just a liar. You said I backed out of the whole custody thing for something I never even seen.
Okay.
My lawyer, like, why'd you lie about that?
You didn't respond. That's what I was told.
I was never informed that I needed to do a psych evaluation and a drug test, but
that's not the biggest problem. You're missing the real problem, Toxic. You're missing the real problem. The real problem is you don't want to follow any rules except for if you're getting child support. You want my money. You want all of it. You literally stated on the paperwork, I can show it. You stated to your lawyer that you want a good fortune. What does that mean to you?
That means so Kalaya can live the life that you live, like a life how you live.
So Toxic, let me ask you a question. So you don't live in a good enough, nice home?
No, I live in a box.
Really?
Yes.
Really? So you don't stay in a 2-story house that's 2,300 square feet?
Sorry, I was texting. No.
You don't?
No. Well, you live in a castle. I live in a box in the side of the road. In a wet box.
So Toxic, I would never put that stuff online. But if I could prove it, that you live in a house that's higher than 2,000 square feet, how exactly would that be a box?
I live in a box compared to you, buddy.
Compared to me?
No, it doesn't matter. Kalaya lives in a box compared to you. My bad. Doesn't matter what I live in. I could live in a shit box.
Does she really? Because if you live in a box, why does your boyfriend have 2 rooms?
He doesn't have 2 rooms. He has 1.
He has a room across Kalaya, and then he has a room. Yeah, he sleeps in your bedroom, which is a master bedroom.
I don't know what you're saying right now, buddy. I live in a literal box, like an actual box. Like, I'm not even joking.
So, now you're deflecting. Let's talk.
No, like I actually live in a cardboard box.
Let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about facts. Okay. My point is that you don't live in a box. Okay. You have good fortune.
No. I'm actually shit. Like,
you have enough in your bank account.
No, I don't. What?
Toxic. Your issue.
I have $40 in my checking.
Toxic.
I'm starving. We've been eating ramen noodles for the past 3 months.
Toxic. So your issue is, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, right? The issue is you don't want to work.
I've been eating ramen.
All right, let me know when you're done. Let me know you're done. Let me know you're done.
Oh, wait, 39. Actually, I just checked. $39.45.
Dude, can you let me talk?
No.
Okay, so what I was trying to elaborate, and people actually think this is funny, which is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna mute it for 1 second. Okay, Toxic.
No, you're not.
Toxic. Number 1, did you not once show me that you would pay me $60,000 to leave Kayla? And you're telling me you live in a box? Back then, that's number 1. Okay, number 2, right? I've been to your house. So you saying that you live in a box is not proving shit, okay? Your boyfriend has 2 fucking rooms for whatever reason. He's staying with you because he has nowhere else to stay because his parents, they're very good people and they're successful and they're mad because Devin caught charges, Vazzy caught charges. And he's on probation.
You've never been to my house.
So they took his car away from his 2016.
Frankie, you've never been to my house before.
You're calling me Frankie?
I'm joking.
Listen, you think this is so funny, but it's not funny. Okay? Listen.
Oh, who is who?
Your whole entire life, you want to live for free. You want your bills paid.
I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Even though I got $39 in my checking account, my bills are paid. Fuck you, man.
You decided to date a guy that doesn't pay your bills.
My boyfriend does pay my bills. All jokes aside, he pays every singular bill and my car bill.
Perfect. So I know
he's not Kalaya's dad.
I know when you were with Mop, you didn't give a fuck about my money at all.
You didn't give a fuck about my money. I'll tell you this.
You didn't. You didn't care about my money.
You didn't care about my money at all.
Since I've been with her since I was 17.
You're paying for my car.
Okay, listen, since I was 17 years old,
you still gotta take care of your kid. What are you talking about?
Hey, can I talk? Since I was 17 years old, right? Since I've been with you, right? Your whole entire life, it's either someone had to pay your bills. It was either your dad.
What? Hold on.
Your sugar dad.
I was trapping that cat off of Snapchat. What do you mean?
Okay, do you remember that?
I was trapping that cat off Snapchat for our $1,200 rent, buddy.
Do you remember that 80-year-old guy?
Yes, I do. Charles.
Guy? Okay, so Charles, boom, right there.
His name's Charlie. I hope he's still alive and well.
And then
he was rich as hell.
And then you came after me when I became an island boy, and you thought you were gonna live for free your whole entire life.
Wait, what?
I paid you rent. I paid
after you.
I
just now did because you stopped paying for my car, and I had 3 missed car payments plus I have to pay for your mom's car insurance.
Good.
So I'm like, fuck, bro. This kid didn't even tell me he took me off the car. So I didn't bother you till you took me off the car for 3 months with no notice. So then I had to pay like $4,000 up front and plus your mom's shit. So I'm like, damn, he fucked me over. And I was like, damn. So I never had a problem with you and like the whole child support thing, but you took me off the car and I had to pay like a dumbass amount of money without even telling me. It was really fucked up.
Okay. To me, it just seems like all you give a fuck about is the money and you don't care about me being a dad. And that's
you don't care about yourself being a dad.
With that being said,
you've never been a dad.
You're pissing me off.
I don't give a damn.
You never let me use Kalai for leverage all the time.
Manipulator.
I have nothing to
manipulator. Everybody knows.
I swear to God, I remember. Listen, her and my mom used to use my daughter for leverage. My mom finally told me the truth because her and my mom are beefing now. And she told me you would use my daughter for leverage. And that's all you ever did. It was always a money thing.
Your mom's a B-I-C-T-H. First of all, she's a lying B-I-C-T-H.
It was always a control thing. You use Kalai as leverage. You let her in adult conversations. You let her in adult spaces.
That's your mom.
Why
your mom just
is
acts
she
like
in adult conversations?
what's her name? Abuela? What's her name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Abuleta? What the fuck is her? What's your grandma's name, bro? She's the worst woman on this planet.
You never really knew her.
Oh, I've heard all about her. Your mom was telling me that she literally, the last time I saw your mom, she literally told me when she was washing my hair, she said that she literally HAT her so much, but she doesn't want her to DIE because she wants her to live the long, miserable life that she has because she let your sister get you know what, by one of your mom.
But isn't that how you feel about Kalai, about Joe?
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. History repeats itself.
Oh my God. So wait a minute. So
exactly.
But since everybody over here thinks you're such a perfect woman, right? And everything you say is so perfect. But exactly, what is so perfect about you? Because
I never said I was perfect.
To me, I know the real you. You don't want to be a mom full time. You don't want to take care of Clyde full time. You don't want to take care of her every single day. You like to pawn her off to your mom. You like to pawn her off to Amanda. You like to pawn her to your friends. You like to do this. You want to party. You think you're still in your early 20s. You think you're still in your early 20s, and you're not.
Why can't I turn my thing on?
You're not. So why don't you just give me Kalaya, okay? Give me Kalaya. That's cool. I do the same thing to my son every single night. So why don't you give me Kalaya, right? Why don't you give me Kalaya, right? I take her to school. I actually show her what a real dad is and prove that I could be a real dad, right? Or time will tell, and then unfortunately, we don't know what's gonna happen, Toxic.
What?
I'm not playing with you, Toxic. I'm not playing with you. The only reason why I'm saying the things that I'm saying on Snapchat is because the actions of you of being a mother and not giving me my daughter. You have told my mom before you're beefing her that you want supervised visits. Exactly. Listen, then now, how am I supposed to get any visits by her if you're beefing with the woman? Okay? So with that being said, Toxic, there has to be some type of rights. You're not a judge. Okay.
We're gonna do it.
No, you went to court for child department revenue share. I went to correct.
And you took me for the custody. Yes. Yeah, so whenever it's
I took you for custody because you want money and I want my child. There's two different things.
Someone said, "No way! You just talked about this all in front of her." Let me.
Why you act like you wouldn't?
I'm sitting on my couch right now.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
She's sleeping in my room.
Let's stop it right there. Why are you acting like in real life when I went to go pick up Clyde one time, like you didn't say bad words to her and say that you're gonna beat her? Yeah. Come on. No, you said something worse.
Beat her booty, spank that butt. You told me that you gave her a pow pow. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't. She wanted to take a shower with the bathing suit. Then she didn't want it on. You know how she is. She's bipolar. Then I took it off of her. I never gave her a pow pow like that. I would never do that to my daughter. Never, ever. I do.
I never gave her a spanking in front of you. You just have to scare them like that.
I'm a better parent. Upstairs when I said you could wear that, Kalaya. Let's go. Come on. Let's go with daddy. You admit. So put it on your kid. You didn't say I'm a better parent. Upstairs. I didn't say that.
A better parent than me?
Damn, you're a better parent. You're a better parent than I am.
I said you have. I'm pretty sure that I said you had a lot of patience.
Put on your kid. Put it on your kid. Put it on your kid.
Because then I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I don't listen. I don't remember every conversation like you do, like fucking word for word. I don't remember that conversation at all. Okay, well.
Okay, well, you said damn, you're a better parent than I am.
I didn't say that. I can put on Kalaya's life. I didn't say that you're a better parent than me.
You put it on whose life?
I would have never said that in my fucking life. On Kalaya's life, I never said you're a better parent than me. What the fuck are you on?
Oh my God, this girl's lost it. Did you really just say, did you just put that on your child?
Why would I say you're a better dad?
You didn't say in that way.
A better parent than me.
You said,
who cares? Anyway, moving on.
On my kid, on Kalaya, on my son, you said, damn, you're a better parent than I am. After I was gentle parenting and you're talking about, I'm gonna beat to Kalaya. And I said, wait, I put you to the side. I said, wait a minute, Toxic, that's not how you do it. Right?
Oh my God, you're fucking delusional as fuck. You're literally delusional.
When I say I put you to the side, I meant like
gave her a spanking. Actually, she told me you actually have given her a spanking before. If you have to install a little bit of fear because she's not a damn dad, she told me you did.
She told me that
you're an absent father anyways.
That you gave her spankings.
Oh, okay. Well, she said you gave her spankings.
Never gave her spankings. Nope. Never have.
Okay, so she's lying.
I never gave her spankings. I put her on timeout.
You called me one time when you and Kayla were out, and you're like, "I'm about to."
And I never did.
Spanking.
Never did. You want to know why?
Please.
Because I know how to gentle parent.
And I never spanked her in front of you.
Because I know how to gentle parent. You admitted.
So whenever I threatened to give her pow pow, did I pow pow on her? And did I do it on her?
I don't know that one.
No, come on now. If you're a real fucking parent, you know you gotta say shit like that sometimes.
I don't know that one, and that's irrelevant. At the end of the day, you lied on your daughter, and you literally said that. You never said that. Damn, you're a better parent.
Dude, okay, you're a deadbeat. I don't care, bro. You're not gonna manipulate me. You manipulated me for a long time. You just need someone to manipulate. Oh my God, bro, you're literally psychotic.
You lie on your daughter.
You're psychotic.
Okay, so what's the deal now? Because
you're just a psychopath, honestly. Like you're like literally.
Because I'm simply fighting for my daughter. It's crazy.
Okay, we're fighting in the court. Like, but if you like these views I'm bringing you, then like
it's not about views. It's the fact that I texted you today asking you for her.
No, you texted me. Okay, should I show the screenshots? I'll put them behind me. Should I show why you asked?
You always gotta show receipts?
Because you know why you asked her for
me? Because
I confronted you. Because I confronted you. No. Okay, then I'll do it. So you're gonna do reverse psychology. You're gonna make myself look bad.
You're gonna make yourself look bad.
No, how am I gonna make thank you, Destiny? You think I'm gonna make myself look bad?
Because it's gonna show proof, right? That I asked for her.
Yeah, duh. Right after I said that you claimed that you only had one kid. You're like, I had one kid.
Toxic. Why did I
had one kid? And then you're like, okay, then give me my daughter after 4 months to show your lawyer that you asked for them one time.
Why did I say that I only had one kid? Out of curiosity, if you're so smart, let me see. Let me test.
Someone said the count said someone named Slug said account being monitored by CPS with a fucking warning sign. No way.
Okay, so Toxic.
Entertainment purposes only. What?
Entertainment purposes only. Cool, we can do that. Before the court process, right? Did I not mention to you, hey, can we simply, cordially put her on?
Somebody said fly sounds like Trump. Kinda.
Yeah. Can we cordially please put her?
The way that you use your hands to talk.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Can we cordially please put her right on the birth certificate with me? And you never answered me, but you would answer when it comes to drama.
A drama, yo mama. Oh, no, sorry. Let me stop.
Why?
Yo mama.
Your daddy.
Yo mama.
Your daddy.
Yo mama.
Your mama, your daddy, your cousin. Listen, woman, I don't know if you're getting attention at home, but listen, I don't got time for this because I'm about to end this real quick. Okay, listen, what I'm trying to say to you is you're not seeing the bigger issue. The bigger issue, right, is the fact that you're not letting me see my daughter.
Oh my God, he's pulling the fucking alienation card again. Jesus Christ.
Okay, what's the meaning?
Oh my God.
What's the meaning of it? What is the meaning of alienation?
I don't know. You're the person that made me figure like you're the one that.
So why are you using?
Because you're the one that fucking dude. Because you're the one that taught me the word when you were screaming it for months.
And these are the are you and this is who y'all like? Are you serious?
Is this who y'all like? Hello?
Toxic. It's very simple.
Everybody go subscribe to the spicy.
Listen,
oh my God.
Toxic is very simple. It's very simple, woman. Birth certificate, right?
All you do is bash Kalaya and do favoritism.
Same last name. I don't.
Okay, when we get it settled, yes, and we have your rights and my rights.
It's already been in motion. Just
okay, I know it's in motion. I'll do it when it's settled.
Just do it already.
I'll do it when it's settled.
Just do it already.
I'll put you on the birth certificate when it's settled.
Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Someone say don't do it. It's already in motion. It's already in motion. What's she gonna do? It's already in motion. What is she gonna do? She does have to. She does have to. She does have to. She does have to. And it would be good if she does. It would be good if she does.
What's up, Fly?
How you doing?
What's up?
What's up? What's going on?